Hello everyone and welcome to the Voidcast. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons and more importantly, have a lot of fun doing it. This will be the 5th live episode of the Precipice of Dreams. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if you've been here with us before, welcome back. We really appreciate that all of you are coming along on this adventure with us. So, you might notice that we're a person short. This guy, Michel, he took a break from us and his character did as well. So, we'll just have to format it this evening. Because he's not here, I'm gonna go over some social media things real quickly. First of all, we have a YouTube channel where you can see all our previous episodes. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. We have an Instagram where we post notifications and some artwork and stuff. We have a Twitter, we have a Discord, and we have a Facebook. Join us on the Discord. It's still really quiet there, but we would really like to interact with you people. And you can check out the artwork there. We have the maps there, and we can have discussions if you want to. Jasper, do you want to talk about Talking Void?
No.
No?
Okay, I do.
Okay.
So next week there's another Talking Void. It's the last one before the break. Did you discuss the break already?
No, but we'll get there.
No, so we'll be having a break, but he'll discuss that.
Spoilers.
Yeah, so sorry. It's the thing I didn't want to spoil, and now I did it anyway. I'll go. Anyway, next week, Talking Void again. We had a blast last week. Next week it will be with Eric, who will be there the second time around. We started off with Michel, but since Michel isn't here, Eric will take his place, and I'm glad he'll be coming to join me, so we can discuss some Thomas matters, I think. Get punished. Well, anyway, so send your questions to any of our socials or send them to voidcastlive@gmail.com. We had some great questions the last time around, but you have to remember that if we are dependent on this community. So if it doesn't come from this community, we are sorely lacking any questions. So it's back to you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and you can leave all those questions or anything else in on the socials. You can find them below the stream here in what we like to call the Void. There's also is there a date for the next parallel projections, Jasper?
Well, it will probably be 2 weeks after. Well, in the week that we would normally be doing Talking Void, but it hasn't been ascertained as of yet. But okay. I think that it will continue at that point. Yeah.
Well, in any case, after the next Talking Void, we will be taking a short break. There will be no episode of Precipice of Dreams in 2 weeks, and the week after that, I think we'll pick up our schedule again and give you all of our entertainment, so to say.
We're going to give you all of it.
All of it. Before we go to the recap, I want to share once again with you the Aedon intro, which is also a trailer for this campaign setting. So here it goes.
Aedon. Over 200 years ago, the world trembled in the wake of the last god. When the gods disappeared, they took all divine magic with them, and the world fell into chaos. 6 years after the godfall, a new god arose. Aedon, god of the world. But the damage had been done. Even now, the world remains wounded. More and more land masses have become corrupted, leaving them uninhabitable and dangerous. 5 unlikely adventurers gather, and the world will be changed forever as they journey beyond the Precipice of Dreams.
And we're back. So, Erik, can you share with us what happened on the last episode?
I'll do the recap. Before I'll do the recap, I'll just have a sip from my Bowen cup to do the vocal cords a bit. So this is the Bowen cup.
I'm sorry, but your opinion means very little to me. Yeah, nice.
Wow! Wow! Okay.
Previously on the Precipice of Dreams. After defeating the horrible monster that burst out of Brother David, Solwing went back to Cabri to ask the Templars for aid. He returned with Knight Captain Celia Bryn of the Knights Templar and her 2 other companions. Upon their arrival, Captain Celia immediately started a ritual to cleanse the land of the corruption that was caused by the monster. After this ordeal, the 2 parties rested at a campfire to enjoy a good meal, share knowledge about the corruption, and tell some stories to uplift their spirits. After the Templar returned to Cabri, a conflict ensued between Thomas and Bowen. Thomas threatened Bowen never to insult Sir Gunther again in front of other people or there would be consequences. The following day, the party traveled to the coastal city of Brester. Brester, was it? Yeah, Brester.
Yeah.
After some heated debate between various party members, they decided it would be best if they first arranged some accommodations at the local inn. Before Bowen could enter the inn, his owl Kiss acted strangely and tried to warn him about an unknown friend in danger. Meanwhile, Oddleaf went to her room, locked herself in, and peered into the mysterious piece of glass that was given to her by Gunther. She saw a twisted reflection of herself staring back at her, after which she disappeared, and now the adventure continues.
Thanks. It was very good.
Yeah, a bit shorter than the previous ones.
That's better.
So, you're at the inn. What do you do?
I think that we just entered, right, Bowen?
Yes, I think so too. I'm out of my mind. I have lost it. I'm so insecure about this whole situation that I'm feeling pretty terrified in this big world.
But it's okay, because we see Sir Gunther at a spot on the table, right?
Yeah, Sir Gunther is at the table. Thomas is next to him. They are already at their first beer, and you don't see Oddleaf anywhere. So it's just these 2 guys at the table.
Let's join them, Bowen.
Okay, if you say so. I will take a seat, but it will be at the furthest end at the table from Thomas.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid. I'm confused.
Don't be
thoroughly confused right now.
No, but
Don't you love that word, thoroughly?
Some matters to discuss, but I think that we really need to rest now.
Yeah, well, okay.
So we join Gunther and Thomas on the table.
Yeah, Sir Gunther is waving you over. Come over here, guys. Come over. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir. Have you already rented rooms for all of us?
Yeah, I missed that. Did we rent rooms? I think we went.
No, only Oddleaf did, and she.
Only Oddleaf rented rooms. Okay, yeah. No, only Lady Oddleaf rented a room. We should rent rooms. We should also rent rooms.
Yeah,
I think Thomas and
going to stay with you.
Yeah.
Not going to the church?
No, I had some. Yeah, it was not a really nice night. And
I haven't seen the church anyway around here, so.
Yeah, and I haven't met any people that seemed friendly enough to give a nice rest. So let's just stay together, especially with all this strange things happening to us all the time.
Okay. Can I share a room with you then?
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't want to share a room with any of the others. So that's the main reason. And I like you. That's the other one.
Well, thank you. And
Let's be upfront about it.
Thomas completely ignores your remarks and just looks into his beer if it is the most important thing in the world. Sir Gunther looks a bit puzzled, but not puzzled. Sir Gunther looks a bit like he wants to say something about it, but he thinks it would be wisest not to. So he just says, "Do you gentlemen want something to drink? It's on me." We have a
light beer would be great, I think.
light beer.
thank you. I would like to have some water, please.
Should I go to the kitchen and ask them if I could cook for you?
Oh, that would be nice. I love you.
Gunther?
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. I think it would be highly irregular, just like the last time, but I'm not here to stop you.
Thomas?
This is the only response you get from Thomas, a nod.
Okay, I'll be doing that then, but after the beer.
Okay. Is there waiting staff in this tavern or inn, or do you need to get it at the bar?
Both is possible.
Okay. Thomas stands up and he walks to the bar to get a couple of beers. Solwing, do you want something?
Yeah, just the water. That would be fine.
Water? Gunther the same as last time? And Gunther just nods, and Thomas walks off to the bar. And it's just us three at the table right now.
Good. Yeah, I think that we still really need some rest. But
it's not that late yet. It's about 2 or 3 in the afternoon or something.
Yeah, I think so too, because we left early, and normally you can do it in a day. And we left from the halfway part to Brester.
Yeah, but
so you're not feeling that tired, maybe mentally, but not physically.
Okay, that's okay. No, but then I think we need to discuss what just happened. If I may be so free, Bowen.
Yes, you can be. Sir Gunther, I'm so sorry. I'm still pretty confused about everything that's happened, and Aldrieve and Thomas, they're both saying that I wronged you in some manner. I do not understand precisely why it was wrong what I did, even though they told me that it was wrong, but that's not how I have been taught in the past. So let me just say I apologize for possibly having explained to people who we do not know about your untrustworthiness. But
It's off to a good start.
Sir Gunther is not laughing. I'm just laughing.
I'm not laughing either. I'm pretty serious. It seems that communication is a bit lacking between people who just met each other. So I will take that into account for the next time. I was just getting to clean the slates and everything, but I might have done it in the wrong way. I don't know. But still, I'm pretty mad at Thomas for how he addressed me. And I know that he's your squire, and I think I know why he did it. But threatening should never be the way to go. And now he even lied about it.
Sir Gunther says, I accept your apology and consider the matter forgotten. I did lie in the last town. I did it to protect the lady. I know that you have trouble with people lying. But this world isn't as black and white as you was taught at the monastery, the church. So you will encounter some difficult situations in our travels, not only by me, but also with other people. And I just hope you can see during our travel that things are not always as black as white as you think they are. As for Thomas, he has a troubled past. He has a dark past. He has never talked to me about it, what he did previously, although I can guess what he did before I found him in the forest. I will talk to Thomas, and I will see that he doesn't threaten you again. I think he just wants to protect me, and that's very honorable. That's very commendable that he thinks highly of me, but he goes about it the wrong way, and that's my opinion. It's not the knightly way to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Thomas is at the bar at this moment, and he lingers a bit at the bar, and he waits until the conversation is a bit over, and Bowen seems to relax visibly before he returns to the table with the drinks.
I can agree to those terms, and I have to say, in my time at the Greenhold Cloister, I've had a lot of experience with troublesome youths, although I do not consider Thomas to be a youth anymore in the most practical sense of the word. I know what demons might haunt a young man's dreams. So I could start praying with him at dawn and at dusk just to give him some peace of mind.
You might start praying for him and not with him. I think he's not ready for that yet.
Committing to a god is a great... you have to do it with your whole heart. So I can understand that he's not ready for that, since he's so brutishly direct.
Maybe if you get to know him better, then he might warm to you.
I hope so. I truly hope so.
Yeah, and Sir Bowen, I understand your feelings, but we would have all been dead 4 times over if Thomas wasn't as vigilant as he has been so far.
I can separate those things, but okay.
At this point, Thomas returns to the table and he puts down the drinks in front of everybody, and he takes his place and sits there, not broodingly, but silently. For now.
I say to him, I will pray for you this evening.
Okay, he looks a bit puzzled, but he decides not to say anything. He just nods again.
So, Solring, what do you think was wrong with Kiss?
Yeah, let me preface that by saying that Kiss is still a bit anxious, not as distraught as he was outside, but he's still, nervous-ish, anxious, restless.
Because I think now that we resolved the whole Thomas issue, sorry, Thomas.
No. Let's first cheer. Cheers. And I hold up my hand.
Okay, that's a good idea. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's so wrong. Okay.
Now,
Pretty
now back
funny.
to the matter of Kiss, Bowen. And it's nice that you joined the table, Thomas, because we have a friend that is in danger.
Okay, what friend is in danger? Thomas says.
A friend of Kiss's, I think.
And how did the bird communicate that to you?
In bird language. I don't know exactly what kind of an owl Kiss is, but he was obviously distraught and asking us to help a friend. And I was wanting to ask Bowen about this because you've obviously known Kiss for a lot longer than I have, so maybe you know more about his past and his would-be friends.
Oh, and I picked Kiss out of my hood and I put him on the table. And, Kiss is fluttering immediately and signing up to a cup. Pretty prominent on the table, even though he's so small, because he has such bright colors on him. And I just take a long look at Kiss and I just say, well, I'm his friend. And I don't know if he had any others, but I have not seen any other friends in my time.
Thomas says, where did it occur?
I didn't.
Did this occur? When Kiss started talking?
In front of
It was
the
just
inn.
outside.
Yeah.
Should we take a look outside and see if we can spot anything?
Well, I already tried to look around and I didn't see anything of notice. But and as a remark to you, Bowen, I know that you're Kiss's friend. He's very fond of you, but I think this time he was really talking about someone else because I didn't have the feeling that you were in danger.
Well, I think that in a way, I'm the only one that hasn't been in real danger of my own making up till now. Although maybe Oddleaf, but the attacks have.
Where is Oddleaf? Is she coming down for the drinks?
She's probably writing on her next piece. She was talking about doing study.
Yeah, let's give Oddleaf some space. But
do you know Sir Gunther?
Yeah, Oddleaf went upstairs. She said she wanted to go to her room to have some space for her own. So she just left upstairs. So let her now be. Let her be for now. Thomas says, I think we should look into the problem with Kiss, because if he is upset, and he's a fake creature, right?
A fake creature? No, he's very real. Okay. I don't know.
He's a magical creature, right?
He has some magical aspects. Yes, truly. Yeah.
Thomas bends down to the level of Faye, and he says, Kiss, and he says, can you show us where your friend in trouble is, little guy? I think he's a guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cocks his head at you.
I put my hand in between Thomas's head and Kiss, and I pull Kiss towards me and hug him.
I look at Kiss and I say, ooh, 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 ooh. Translated as friend. Friend. Show us.
Well, at the mention of friend, he tries to wriggle free a bit of Bowen.
I let him escape.
Yeah, and then he starts just hopping around the table at first, and then he takes wing and starts to fly around, which draws a lot of attention from the other guests. But he's not flying outside because there's no open windows or open doors or anything.
I'm saying he's just a magical owl. And I go after him. So come on, Kiss, come on. And then try to make him rent on my hand again.
He does so.
Is Jim frozen or is he just...
Yeah, he's frozen.
Yeah, Jin is frozen.
And an awesome pose, by the way, but...
An awesome pose, yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow, it's not me this time.
Yeah,
So
okay.
proud.
So, you're solving now. Have fun with it.
I'll-
eh?
Let's go outside. Sorry, that's my best solving impression.
It's pretty
so
good.
your camera died on you, Jin?
I guess so, but can you still hear me?
Yeah, you're
there
back.
he
You're
is
back,
again.
you're back.
Oh, nice.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Anyway,
I think I know where this is going, and I'm going towards the door again as soon as Kiss lands on my...
Thomas says... Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's it.
yeah.
Thomas
okay.
says to Sir Gunther, you wait here. I'll go outside with the guys and... yeah, sorry, there's a biker in our neighborhood. Thomas says to Sir Gunther, just wait here for Lady Outleaf. We will see what Kiss is after. And Thomas stands up and walks behind Bowen and I think Solwing is going
Solwing.
outside? Yeah, okay.
going is definitely.
And follows Bowen and Solwing outside.
Bowen is really trying really hard to get Solwing in between Thomas and him.
As soon as I sense that, I take that place and I'm good with it.
Now, where should I place that knife?
All right, you step outside the inn, and it's a pretty busy day outside. It's the end of the afternoon now. To your left, you can see the large bridge that crosses the Theron River, and to the right, the path goes upwards towards the inner city. You can see the city walls from here. You're outside of the city walls now. Kiss immediately starts to fly. At first, he flies in small circles around you, and he keeps hooting excitedly. And for Solwing, he says, "Friend, danger! Friend, danger! Help!" And then he flies away.
But now he goes off.
And
Okay,
now he is lost in space.
We follow, right?
Yeah, he heads north, I think. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, north. And there's some streets you could use to follow him, or alleyways.
If he seems to go over the roofs or something like that, then tell me, because then I will take flight to follow him and to be a guiding sign for the.
Oh yeah, he flies upward immediately and just heads north.
Yeah,
But
as-
he
as
keeps
soon-
circling back and goes back and forth between you and where he wants to go. As soon as he is about 100 yards away, he turns around and
Then we
as
follow
if
back.
to urge you to follow him.
I left my chest with Sir Gunther, by the way, so I'm not dragging that behind me right now.
Okay.
And for reference, I seem to be composing myself, but I'm in turmoil on the inside still. But I try not to show it. But for those who can see beyond the surface of a being, you're certain that I'm not relaxed.
Yeah.
So you fail your deception check. That's what you're saying.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, you follow Kiss through the streets. There's not as much traffic here as on the main road, but it's still a lot of traffic because it's just a busy day. And you, as you head northward, the buildings become gradually more crap, is the right word for it. You enter another district at some point. It's known as Shipton, and most of the buildings here are made from old shipwood, and they're not that well built. It's a shanty town, and yeah, you could even see it. The people here are just not as tidy and good looking. They're more rough looking, and there's a lot of sailor talk going around on the street. You hear people swearing, and you can even see the old prostitute here and there, and yeah, a bunch of thugs hanging around and doing nothing, while others are drunkenly partying on the streets in the middle of the day. So it's a different Brester you enter here.
So I nearly walk into a lady of, well, you know, what kind of lady. So I say, "Sorry, lady, just looking for a bird." And I pass her and go straight on.
I pass the same lady and I just do a wink and then run after Bowen.
Okay, then I'll add to the bunch and I'll tell her it's not me.
Well, she wants to respond to Thomas, and then she looks at you and sees your face, and she is at a complete loss for words, and you just walk on and leave her silently behind you. Yeah, you take quite a walk through Shipton and get a lot of the sights to be seen. It's really... it's very layered here as well. There's buildings on top of other buildings, and these planks that signify another level of the city. You have street level and a bit above where there's planks across from the street, and it's really claustrophobic in some way, because it's all very small and compact, and everything's built on top of each other, and it's you have the feeling that more people live here than in the larger area of the inner city of Brester itself, and this is small in comparison. At some point you reach, you head a bit towards the city wall, and you reach, you see that Kiss is circling one particular building constantly. He's not leaving the building and not coming back to you, but stays flying in circles around that building. It looks like a warehouse of some kind.
Is it also one of those layered buildings?
No, it's a building that's free. There's no neighboring buildings, at least not immediately close to it. And there's more buildings like that built here against the wall of the city. This one's a bit more in front of that, but this looks more like a... Well, it used to be a shipwright district where ships were built before they were rolled towards the river, but it lost all that functionality because everyone built stuff in between here and the shore, so there was no room to build ships here anymore. So most of the buildings here are repurposed, even though they're fairly large, some of them at least.
Thomas keeps a lookout for any other trouble than what we are already following. So if there are any unsavory characters approaching us, or...
Well, there's lots of unsavory characters hanging around, but none of them seem to approach you. And it's not all that bad here. You mean you see some savory characters as well, to say the least. There's some. You even see another acolyte at some point, a monk, walking past. He greets you, Bo, and just keeps on.
So the bird is
traditional greeting.
I'm not saying. I'm pretty focused on Kiss. So Kiss is circling on top of this building, above this building.
Yeah, above that building. Yeah.
I go to the door and I knock.
Well, the door's not immediately apparent. You have to walk around the building, and it's this large building with a smaller building on the side, and on that smaller building, you have to walk, around the corner to, and then you come to this large double door. You knock on the door. That's fine.
Yeah, how close are Solwing and Thomas to me?
Well, if you walk towards that building, then Kiss joins you immediately. So, and the other two?
I'm right at his heels.
Yeah, definitely. Between Bowen and Thomas.
I knock on the door and say,
there goes Eric.
What's happening? Oh, there he is again.
Suddenly, Thomas disappears.
Nice stealth check. Anyway, I knock on the door and say, hello?
Yeah, hold your horses. And it takes a while, but someone opens one of those doors. What do you want?
I look back when he says it, and I say, horses? Sorry, my bird was flying above this place, and he's looking for a friend. And he's quite distressed. So this is him, and I point at
Yeah,
Kid.
there's no birds here, and he throws the door in your face.
I look at Solwing and Thomas.
I take a step forward and I also knock on the door.
I take a step back.
Well, it doesn't take as long as before, but the door opens and says, "What?"
And then I say, why are you saying there's no birds here? Because we didn't say his friend was a bird. Maybe you are his friend. Are you his friend?
No, I don't know any birds. Now, what do you want?
There's a friend of ours here, and he might
No,
need our
there's
help.
no friend of yours here. Especially not some Aedon monk guy.
Can I make an...
Who talks to
Hey,
birds.
monk. Oh, I'm sorry. I understand now. My name is Brother Bowen. Brother Bowen Goodhart. Although Goodhart isn't... Well, it was... When I was born, it wasn't my last name, but I got named Goodhart along the way because I apparently... had a good
Yeah,
heart
of
or
course you
something.
do. And he slams the door back in your face, and you hear him walk away.
This always happens to me.
Can I make...
I wonder why.
Can I make an insight check to see if he was lying or if he was hiding anything? I wanted to do that when Bowen started talking, so...
Okay.
Oh, that's a 19 plus...
Ooh.
1, so that's 20.
Wow, that's pretty
Can
nice.
Can I ascertain if the guy was lying or if the guy was hiding?
Well, he wasn't
anything, or-
lying about his whole attitude in being annoyed.
Yeah,
But he
that was
seemed very eager to close the door and don't let any stranger peek inside.
Okay. I say to Bowen and Solwing, can you give me a second? And he walks towards the door and he puts his ear to the door and see if he can hear anything behind what's going on behind the door.
Okay, make a perception check.
That's 15 plus. Oh, 1, so that's 16.
16. Well, you can hear that there's multiple people inside, not very close. Like this is an anti-building, Willie, not Will and I. But a bit further on, you hear some people, and they sound like they're working.
They're working, okay.
And you hear one guy, the one that was just at the door, say, "Yeah, I don't know, just some religious guys."
Of that I take some offense, but I'll not express it. Thomas says, I hear some guys working and there are multiple people inside. How do you guys want to?
Do you
approach it?
remain in front of the door?
No, I walked back to the guys. So
Yeah, but
Yeah, and
Well,
you were all at the
staying,
door, right?
Pretty near the door. Yeah.
I'll be right back. Just take a second, and I take a walk around the building to see if there's any windows in it.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of windows.
And-
Just wanted to do the same thing with Kiss and just go to a window and peer inside. But
Right, let's
solving it
do
there
that first then. If you, a quick look inside shows you that it's a warehouse. You see lots of crates and barrels stashed around in multiple locations. It's even in this small building at side, there's some clutter lying around, and in the big building inside, there's also large chests and barrels, and it looks like a warehouse from the. And on the northwestern side, there's an office type room, and there's another storage room and. Southwestern side.
separated from the main room.
Yeah. And it's a bit more dark in there. It's not that well lit as the main room and the office. You use Kiss to spy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I see anything that's suspicious? Happening?
Not necessarily. I mean, the people here don't look like your kind of people at all. They look,
Bowen's eyes are. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they just don't look very friendly, and it's mostly big men and women carrying around stuff and going about their business. They all look kind of strong and but not very well camped. Thomas?
Bowen's eyes are now blank, right?
Right.
So he's peering through.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Thomas, you just wait with Solwing in front of the building? Jin frozen
No,
again?
Solwing.
I think Jin's
Yeah,
frozen
it's-
again.
Yeah, Solwing was, I think, scouting past the building. So I'm now all alone with Bowen.
And he's back.
Um,
Oh yeah, okay. Do you actually fly to look inside? Because the windows are pretty high up. You can't just peer over them. You have to fly if you want to look into them. Except for this small building here on site and the office, which are described earlier.
Just to use
Solwing,
Solwing.
right? Yeah.
Oh, really? Sorry. I was sort of. I didn't understand you when I was faded out. But I'm not going to fly. I was just going to check if there's windows worth looking, and I think that would draw too much attention. And I see that Bowen is already doing the same thing with Kiss, which is a lot more inconspicuous. But I'm just getting a lay of the building by walking around it, and I say when I get back, I say to the guys, well, I don't have a very good idea of what we're working with here, in the sense of what kind of people there are, but I do have the feeling that the friend of Kiss might be a bird, because why did the guy say there are no birds here? If we didn't even ask about birds. You just said my bird says he has a friend here, and
Wait. I think I wrote this down somewhere. One sec.
The door opens, and there three people come out. One of them, the one in the middle, is a very, very large guy. You look at him for a moment, and then you realize that he isn't even human, but it's probably a half-orc or something. he has this tusks coming out from his lower jawline, and he's bald. His skin is slightly greenish, which makes him look sickened a bit, actually. And he's the two people beside him. One's a woman, the other one's a man. And the big guy walks up to you and he says, "Is there a problem?"
Up to me?
Yeah, whichever one of you is standing closest by to the entrance.
Standing behind Bowen. Right behind you, buddy.
I got your back.
I got your back.
With my knife. Anyway, so I look up at him and I say, "Oh well, certainly not. We were just here because my bird thought that a friend of him might be inside, and well, we tried to talk to the other person who opened the door earlier." But he assured us that no friend was inside. But still, my bird is pretty anxious to, take a peek or something. I don't know. It's quite unnatural behavior, to be honest, and I'm still figuring out what to do.
Okay,
with it.
stop talking.
Okay.
You need to leave now.
Because of.
Because if you don't, I'll make you leave.
Sure.
Okay, I step in front of Bowen and I said, "No one threatens Bowen except me." Who the hell do you think you are?
Who are you, little guy?
How big is he compared to me?
He has about the size of a head on you.
Okay. Thomas quickly thinks, this might have been a bad idea. And he says, well, I am Sir Gunther's squire. A squire of the Knight of the Rose, he says. And he stands up a bit proud.
Squire, I'm gonna call you Squirt. Now move.
Sure.
I think we are having our etiquettes, our table manners, or how do you say? Come on, think with me.
I'm saying sir to this guy.
Our manners are all confused. Please let me introduce myself.
No, go away.
Sir, do you have any friends?
What are you?
You mean my species?
Yeah.
Avarin.
Okay, go
Good
away.
fight.
Now,
Are you?
I'm gonna count to 10.
Why you count to 10?
Is this
Two.
your teacher?
3,
Is
4,
this your-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
5,
It's because we're on the vicinity of this building. I don't understand.
7,
Should we walk?
9.
I asked Thomas. We have
10.
the right to stand here, right?
Okay, which one of
Yep,
you is
we
in
do.
front?
I'm still in front of the guy.
Okay, he throws a punch at you. And he hits an armor class of 19.
Yeah, I wanted to say, and I swiftly dash out of the way, but yeah, sorry.
I give him a punch back immediately because I was expecting this, and I just think like you shouldn't, right?
I don't know. Roll for initiative then.
I'm still looking if
Oh,
there
how
are
much
markings
damage?
that denote this place as
You
part
take
of,
4
property.
damage.
5 damage?
4.
4 damage.
You can take 5 if you
More where
want,
that came-
but...
Plenty more damage where that came from. Or hit points.
Oh, we're gonna
I'm
roll
just
initiative.
looking
Okay,
around.
I didn't see this coming.
So is this?
Yeah, if he hits my friend, I'm going to hit him back. Come on.
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
do-
He did move though. But... Oh
Yeah,
well.
and he apparently thinks that if you have size, it matters. Apparently.
Well,
That's a discussion for another time.
does size matter? That's your question.
It's a
No, that's
weird
not
question, though.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah, initiative.
21.
Wow.
20
Six.
for me.
Solwing 21. 20 for you? Wow, okay. Thomas.
You got hit pretty hard, right, Erik?
Bowen.
4 hit points. 4 hit points, so I can manage. I have 21, so I have 17 left.
Still, but it
Bowen?
looked not nice.
No, he hit me
Six
right in
for-
the face.
6 for Bowen, 5 for Kiss.
Okay. Straightforward.
It would have been nice if Kiss had been called free, because then I had to say 5 for free. Which is funny, I think. But anyway.
Do the other people and the orc or half orc carry weapons with them? Or is
Yeah,
it
they
just
do.
bare fist?
No, they
Oh,
do.
they have
Most of
weapons.
them have either they have some kind of blade. Most of them, but except for the big guy, he wears a mace on his side.
Okay,
The other ones
so
have daggers or short swords. You can't really discern at the moment.
okay, yeah, I wouldn't want to stab a guy that's just punching me. So
Are we agreeing?
Well, he is still just punching you, though. But sure.
yeah, but are they lifting their weapons or?
Well, that depends on your next few moves, though.
Okay, Kiss, go ahead. Solwing, go ahead.
Yeah, wait a second.
Both-
I'm still
both
setting
birds.
up the battleground.
Keep in mind that we are still in a normal city with normal laws, so...
Yeah, that's why I asked it. Clickety clackety.
And he started the fight in the general street, right? That's what just happened.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
I didn't-
kind of on private property, but sure.
Is it private property? I was looking for that, so...
I just asked Thomas, and
Well, it's in front of their building, so
yeah, okay.
he owns the curb.
it's open for discussion at least.
Sorry, you asked me something?
I actually right before you got punched, I asked you, "We're still in a public street, right?" And I thought you nodded.
Yeah, I nodded.
But maybe-
With no knowledge at all prior to the punch, so I just nodded. Yeah, it's public street, right?
No, but I just needed to know that to know if I could punch him back if he was making any moves.
And Thomas nodded.
In reaction to that point, I was really looking around, so I totally missed the first punch being thrown, because I really was looking for markings for private terrain. So,
Well, blood is pouring out of my nose now, so
Right. Let me see how this looks now.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him back for you, Thomas.
There's something wrong.
I'm so glad we can carry a conversation while the dungeon master is setting up.
Yeah, it's
battleground.
something's not quite right with the initiative tracker.
Oh, okay.
track.
Yeah. There.
I'll just take a sip from my cup again. Oh.
Okay. This works, I guess.
Did it manually?
Yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages.
So, check our socials. Yeah, that's what we... Sorry, that's...
This is looking okay, right? You're not? Oh, okay. Then I have a solution for that. Let's go here. And I'll zoom out for the stream. There we go. I feel kind of past here, but okay. I mean, I used his stuff, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Solwing. It's your turn. Yeah, the green guy is the big half orc. What's gone? Count? Oh, okay. Oh, that's. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see why. Let me see. It's because. Yeah, I'm fixing it.
I will use sign language.
So we can say anything we like right now.
What? Yeah, so one of my companions just got hit without any provocation, in my opinion. So I immediately step in low and try to hit the big guy right on the jaw with an uppercut, as vengeance for what
You are
he just
muted,
did.
Ro.
And I
Sorry to interrupt.
no problem. Sounded.
There we go.
Are we good?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I hit the armor class of 20.
20 is it.
Just barely.
Then I do him 6 damage.
6.
So that's a good uppercut, I think.
Yeah, it's on the big guy, right? That's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he seem a little bit shaken from it, or is he taking
Well,
it like
it's quite a punch for him, still. Yeah, so he's taking a back a bit. He didn't see that coming. That you could hit that hard.
Okay, then I stop here, and I say, "Don't ever punch my friends."
Right,
Yeah,
Thomas?
What's the reaction of the other two?
They seem to be heading for their weapons.
Seem to be heading for the weapons. Okay.
Yeah, so it's your turn. It's not their initiative, so.
Yeah, Thomas. He grabs his weapon, fucks his rapier, and he attacks the half orc, but he does it with non-lethal damage. So with the flat of his blade, he tries to smack him as hard as he can.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can just decide when you drop into 0. You can decide that the last hit was non-lethal, that you didn't want to kill him.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm trying to attacking with non-lethal damage.
Sure.
Can I make a perception check before I attack him if I see any guards in my peripheral vision?
Perception check is an action.
Well, then I'll just focus on attacking and leave the perception to other people. Okay, and back to you. That's a 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. 2 plus 5, so that's a 7.
Okay, so the big one responds to you, Solway, and he says, "Fine, then I'll just punch you." And he comes in for an attack.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's a natural 20.
I'm allergic to that.
You're allergic to critical hits.
Yeah, really allergic. They always, I don't know, do more damage than normal.
Yeah,
It's strange how that happens.
Yeah.
So he does a total of 12 damage to you.
Okay, I almost go down, but he does that with a punch.
Yes.
A normal punch.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Imagine that, right? You can actually do damage with your fists.
The monk.
I thought I did a lot, but can be better.
Because normal fist damage is 1, right?
Yeah. And the other two, one of them draws his short sword and moves in on Thomas, and the other one draws 2 daggers and moves in on Solwing. That's 14 to hit.
On me?
Solwing, sorry.
That's a
Solwing.
miss.
And the other dagger is also 14 to hit. So that's also a miss. And then on Thomas, I have a 17.
17. Oh, that's a hit. Yep.
Short sword, so yeah, that's another 4 damage. No, sorry, 3 damage.
3 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm at 14. That's it? No more attacks?
And that was it, yeah. So then it's Bowen's turn.
Okay, so I move. First, I get up and say, I don't know if this is private property, and I see what's happening, and I move behind Thomas and Solwing. And I have to check one thing really quickly. Oh yeah, and then I see how much Solwing is wounded, and so I touch him. I don't have to do that, but I do it anyway, and I take out a small silver mirror at the same time, and I cast a sanctuary on him. And so now you can't be hit unless they succeed at the wisdom saving throw, as long as you're not taking any action. At the same time, just
I'm taking not taking any action.
Yeah. So this spell doesn't protect the warded creature from an area of effect. If the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, this spell ends. That's the condition. And otherwise, they have to make a wisdom saving throw, I'm thinking. Wisdom saving throw to be able to attack you. But it's not the only thing I'm doing. At the same time, there it is. Right behind them, fire erupts. It springs forth in a fiery blaze, but doesn't touch any of them. And I say, "By Aedon, let this madness end." And I'm quoting from one of Audrey's short plays, of course, because I know the effect of dramatics from her. And I'm hoping this ends the fight. So Solwing is now enwrapped in some kind of, well, as I see it, yellowish energy, and fire bursts from the back of the group.
So you want to intimidate them with a show of power.
Well, I can't do it in such a direct way because I already spent my action. But I want to protect and intimidate them by what I'm doing. But I don't know if I can make a roll for that. It's up to you.
Yeah, I think I'll allow it for this time. I realize it's not. Yeah. Well, because you chose to not have it do damage, and yeah.
Yeah. It's a 4 in total. 4 plus 0 is still 4.
Well, they don't seem that impressed.
Then I bow my head in shame. No, I'm not doing that, but it's a pity.
No, yeah. I'll follow up.
First, it's Kiss, his turn.
Kiss goes towards Bowen and just settles on his shoulder and pushes his head into his neck. And Boots a bit in fear.
Okay. Solving.
I wipe a little bit of the blood from my beak, and I clench my fist, and I look at the orc, like looking at his jaw where I just hit him, and I say, "You'd probably better listen to the priest." And I just stand there, ready for if they're going to make a move, to see if they might actually stop. So that would also be a sort of an intimidation move, but I'm not taking any other action, so I might roll for
Yeah,
it.
okay, then make a roll for intimidation.
I don't think I have any.
Come on. Does he get advantage because of the whole effect?
Ba-da-ba-dum.
Nah, but he can use his D4 though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that I should. No, I should not do that. I should have saved that for if I'm going to die in a little bit. Because I need not to.
Just a few moments.
Yeah.
Oh, you
6
little
seconds
face.
later.
No, but it's a natural 13, so I don't think it will be enough. But I don't get any bonuses for it, so. But 13 is not really a bad throw, I think.
No, it's fine.
Just
Oh,
not
shit, I
enough.
fucked it up. There we go.
But I heard your description. It's going to be hard for them to make a move.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's
I
wait
was
on that then. Yeah, they don't look that phased right now, so we'll just move on to Thomas.
Yeah, and I'm looking one thing up. Push is not an action, right?
Push
An
is
attack action.
something you replace your attack with, like a grapple.
Okay.
So it is an action.
Yeah, I want to push the orc in the flame, so in the fire.
All right.
I see a big
It's,
bonfire behind the orc. And I just think to myself, thanks, Bowen. And I, brace my feet, and I just put all my weight into the orc's, what's it called, abdomen. I try to push him 1 square backwards, if that's possible.
Yeah.
That's an opposed strength check, or strength check, or
I think so. Trying to find.
I
it
think
right
it's
now.
athletics. Athletics versus
Shove.
athletics or
Shove,
acrobatics.
it's called. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature,
Oh,
either knock
shove,
it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. Blah blah blah. Strength athletics check contested by the strength athletics or dexterity. Acrobatics.
okay. I'll just go for it.
Okay.
May the best dice roller win. Ooh, that's an 8.
That's an
Yeah.
8.
It's
Yeah,
8
that's
in
an eight.
total.
Yeah, in total.
Oh, okay. So yeah, mine's 7.
Oh wow! I just thought Thomas was doing this.
No, he actually didn't see that coming, and you throw all your weight into it, and you stumble a bit forward, but you crash into him, and he has to take a few steps backwards, and he walks into the fire.
Back into the fire.
When you enter the bonfire for the first time,
Mhm.
7.
7 damage?
7 fire damage, yes.
Wow, that's a lot.
Am I now standing in place of the orc, or
No. You can move there because you still have move left, but it's not as a result of your.
no?
Sure.
Some distance between me and the orc. It's fine for now.
Yeah, you think? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's their turn, and that half orc, not an orc, and half orc is definitely becoming enraged now, and he steps forward and he lunges at you with his fist.
Mhm.
Hopes to connect with your jaw with 17 versus armor class.
Damn you with your 17. Yeah, that's a hit.
That's it. Then you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
6 bludgeoning damage. Okay, I'm down to 8 hit points now.
I'm down to 5, so we're good.
Oh, this is going great, guys. It's
Yeah.
if only you had an odd leaf, right? Or a gunter throwing rocks
Gunter.
or something.
I wanted to introduce her next time on the Precipice of Dreams, but I don't think we don't have to do it anymore after this session. So
No, that's last session, probably. Next time I'll just
Again.
solo
Next time,
with
let's
odd
see
leaf.
of dreams with odd leaf.
Yeah.
Hey, Gunther.
Anyway, the woman attacks Solwing with her daggers again, and she hits an armor class of 15.
If
No.
makes
She
a
must
saving
make
throw.
a wisdom saving.
Oh yeah,
throw.
wisdom saving throw. Let's start with that then. Oh no, she fails.
So
So
she
that's-
can opt to attack someone else if she wants. It's a bit strange, I think, when you see the spell description. It says, until the spell ends, any creature who targets a creature who you choose with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. So,
Yeah, new target would imply that one would be in range, which none of you are.
yeah, after she tried. Yeah? That's how I understand it as well. But she still has a move in a way. So that's why.
Yeah,
think
but
it's
I think
strange.
she. Then it either becomes some sort of glancing blow from the shield or something, but she has no available targets apart from her ally. Then. But I'm just gonna rule that she can't attack anyone else. See, if you had stood behind Solwing, then she would have
Yeah.
been able to target you, redirect the attack to you. But yeah, that's not happening. So that's just the house rule for now that it needs to be a target within range of the initial target,
also,
or within the capabilities of from the current position. But she'll keep her position there, and the other guy will attack Thomas, who. That's 14.
yes, that's a miss. Oh,
Nice.
sorry.
All right. Then it's Bowen's turn.
Bowen is a bit annoyed because he didn't want to fight at all. He just was curious what was happening inside. But he has been through 4 fights by now, and this is his 5th one. So he knows how to use his anger. And he takes a step. This location. Kiss follows him. And he casts a guiding bolt at the female worker.
Okay.
It sounds bad again. The female.
The female worker. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And guiding bolt. Oh, that's a 7 in total. So that's a miss.
That's a miss.
Probably.
Yeah. It is a miss.
Yes, it is. It is a miss. The fire keeps burning where it stands right now. And just to be certain, because then it's Kiss's turn, right?
Yeah.
Kiss flies and lands on the shoulder of Thomas.
Okay, Thomas doesn't.
I just say, stop this madness, because even though I did not hit a bolt of radiant energy, flies past the face of the female.
Right. Yeah. It looks impressive. The results less so.
I also call guard.
Oh,
Anyway,
Do
What
I need
does
to get
Kiss
my
do?
cup again?
well, you haven't seen that many guards in this whole district so far.
Oh, can at least try.
Is our little quarrel attracting any attention?
Well, yeah. There's some passers-by that are standing and looking. Especially since there's some special effects going on as well, coming from the priest.
Yeah.
Or clergyman, I should say. Priest is a rank.
Mhm.
Is it my turn?
No, it's Kiss's turn still. Does nothing.
Just moved to Thomas'
okay.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, to Thomas' shoulder. I missed that. Then Solwing, yeah.
Well, Solwing also was in the same opinion as Bowen. Like, I didn't want to fight, but if somebody punches my friends, you gotta stand up for yourself. But since they drew weapons and stuff, I'm actually quite annoyed. So I'm drawing my javelin, and I'm going to attack the female that just was not able to strike me.
Okay. Sure.
Hitting an armor class of 22.
That's a hit. Pretty
It
good one,
is?
actually.
Yeah, I'm surprised. That's 7 damage for
Oh, wow.
her.
7 damage. That's nice.
And
the female one's number 2. Yeah.
I think this fight should be done quickly, so I also try to kick her in the stomach, and I use my chi to try to make 2 more attacks. And
Yeah. Flurry of blows.
Sometimes it's just that, you know.
armor class 11,
That's a miss.
and then the second one is armor class 7, so that's not too well.
That's
as well.
also a miss.
I was
Yeah.
guessing.
Thank you for
Typical
trying.
evening on Precipice of Dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thomas.
Okay, yeah, Thomas tries to drop the orc because he looks more enraged every turn, and Thomas feels the life fading away from himself. So he grabs Fox, his rapier, and he knocks the orc again. Ah, finally. This time with a result of 22 versus armor class.
Wow, that's a hit.
Okay, and he hits the orc for 7 plus 3 is 10 piercing damage. Is it piercing? 10 piercing damage? Yeah, 10 piercing damage. Yeah, 10 piercing damage. So.
Question is now, do you want to kill him?
No, I don't want to kill him. I just want to
Okay.
drop him.
Then he goes down.
Nice.
How do the other two react from this loss?
Well, they look kind of startled that their the one they thought was unbeatable goes down first.
Yeah. Thomas looks
But
over
yeah,
to the other guy.
they're still defending their home territory, so they're not going to back off anytime soon.
Yeah. Thomas looks to the other guy and says, "You're next."
Okay, so on the other initiative 20, which is the lair action, yeah, the door opens,
Uh-oh.
and 2 more guards, two more thugs, let's call them thugs for now, appear in the doorway. And they say, "What the hell's going on here?" And they see the other guy lying on the ground, and yeah, they, well, look like they were gonna take action.
Bowen, can I reply to that, what they shouted or not?
Sure.
Those ruffians are attacking us, dear sirs.
Nice.
Well, it's their turn now. Are
they confused?
I sure am.
One of those bandits shouts backwards. He said, they knocked Drakkar down. Come on, let's get him. And you hear more people inside mustering. So you're about to be pretty outnumbered.
Okay. Thomas says, let's make like a tree and leave.
Wow. Been carrying that one along.
Wow.
Yeah. In any case, these guys move in.
No, they shouldn't. They really shouldn't.
They really shouldn't. We warned them.
Yeah.
Sir Gunther.
Let's start with
rescue
Solwing.
the party.
Was attacked by dagger attacks, arm class 9, and an arm class 11.
That's a miss.
And then the red guy attacks once. That's a 17.
On me also.
Yes.
That's a hit.
Oh.
Then you take 7 damage.
Then I go down.
I'm starting to feel a bit anxious about the whole situation, guys. I'm saying this as Jasper. But I could have just as easily said it as Bowen.
Okay,
I'm
Thomas.
saying this.
That's an armor class 11.
That's a miss.
And an armor class of 8.
That's a miss. Yes.
Also a
Still
miss.
in the game.
Well, they say last chance. Get out of here. Take your friend and get out of here.
I look over to Bowen. What's his reaction?
Bowen is super confused and says, "Of course we are leaving. We were just having a nice conversation and you attacked us."
Yeah. I won't argue with that. And Thomas tries to pick up Solwing. Are they standing menacingly or are they still pummeling me to death?
Oh no, they give you the option now to run away.
Okay. The DM is giving us the option to run away now. Okay. Thomas picks up Solwing and he says, okay, we're leaving now. And Thomas picks up Solwing and he starts to move towards Bowen and
I say, "Give him to me." And I easily
I
pick
hand him
up.
over.
Okay. And then you
Yeah,
move
we
away.
leave. From when
I keep looking over my shoulder while I'm doing that, but
They pick up their guy and they move inside.
I think that if you guys don't do anything, that I'm going to roll some saves, right?
No, they didn't want to kill you.
Use the... okay, nice.
They didn't use lethal force.
Yes. Yes.
So there's that.
Yeah, there's that. There's that,
Well,
and there's that.
Yeah, when we peeked inside, what could we see? Is it just the 2 squares that you show us, or could we look
I'll
further
show you a
into
little
the-
bit more. I'll be a nice DM and reveal some areas.
oh,
Oh wow!
okay, nice. Back to chest. We're also excited because of our own art.
Well, there's stuff you guys haven't seen before. I mean, that's
Yeah,
between
true.
me and Eric. So
I love it.
And there will be
I
a
just
lot
love
more
it.
where that came from. Awesome, man.
So,
Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry.
okay, let's take a short break
Yeah,
and continue. on.
yeah. Let's do that.
Recuperate a bit, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. So see you guys soon.
See you guys later.
When the waves pull you down and you can no longer see, broken hearts lead a trail to a land of shattered dreams, or so it seems.
And here we are again.
Oh no, that's not me.
So,
Okay.
we'll leave the initiative order for now. Thomas, as you are helping Bowen carry Solwing away, make a perception check.
That's an 11.
11. Okay. Well, you hear a familiar voice, and you take one last peek inside, and you see someone you think you know. Someone from your past, actually.
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
It's not him, but it's his consort, to put it in a nice manner.
It's a consort.
You know her, it's an elf. You know her as Vinwin Araloa.
Vinwins?
Vinwen.
Vinwen?
Vinwen Araloa.
Araloa.
And she's a longhorn devil. And she's a consort to the leader of the longhorn devils.
Yep. I'll just make a quick note out of that.
You don't think she saw you, though?
Okay, well, I'm glad she didn't see me. I do not convey this to the other guys. Not yet.
So while we are walking, I...
Are you staying close by, or are you leaving for now?
I think
Oh,
we
yeah.
are moving 2 or 3 streets before we put... or just another street before we put Solwing down, and then we catch our breath.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
But while we are walking, I'm already casting a Cure Wounds on him.
Well, that brings him back to consciousness, at least.
Yeah, so he regains 10 hit points.
Oh, that's a nice one.
So 5 plus 5.
So Solwyn opens his eyes, and are you guys looking at me?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
When I recognize you, I say, "Ha ha! I'm not dead."
I spontaneously react for some reason.
And I get up on my feet. You saved me.
Well, they let us go. So, in a way.
But they didn't kill me. Everything
No,
went
they
black.
did not.
I thought that might have been it.
No, well, no. You weren't dead. You were nearing death, I think. But anyway, they let us go. So I think that's a good thing. But we really have to discuss when we should back out of a situation instead of showing some aggressive behavior towards these gentle people who live in this warehouse.
What?
I know they are not gentle people. That's. But I know they have weapons and they are rough, but it's their lifestyle. You have to respect that. And I think we were the ones who should have backed away earlier this time.
If someone punches you, you need to stand
Before
your ground.
that point.
Yeah, this is the first time I agree with you.
They did count to 10, so.
Yeah.
And I was distracted as well because I couldn't see any private terrain boundaries anywhere. So my mistake. But yeah,
So what's our next course of action? I think this is something we can tackle on our own. I'm afraid this is something we can tackle on our own.
I think that they are with too many.
But I don't even know what we are looking for. So I just wanted to be quite nice to them, but they certainly showed us that they weren't planning on, letting us go inside
Or having any
to see if any of Kiss's friends is in there. And I don't even know what a friend of Kiss would look like, or you know. So I'm pretty torn right now because I want to help Kiss, but I'm really feeling that it's a bit too much to handle this with just the three of us.
Well, I don't know about you two, but I was not really looking for a fight.
Me neither.
If I'm
Are
prepared,
you proposing to go back and just ask them again?
No,
No,
I
well-
don't think that's the best course of action because they won't.
I still don't feel very well. So if we would do such a thing, then I think that we need to be better prepared, and also prepared for this kind of engagement, and not for a talking point of view.
What we could do, Thomas says, is we could sneak in at night and see if we can look for what this Kiss is looking for.
You mean trespassing? Really? After all this?
Hey, we were already trespassing because we were on private property, right?
We are in the middle of a city. I didn't see any markers or anything.
Bowen,
Yeah.
I mean, you call it trespassing, but if there's really a friend of ours in need in there, which I could imagine with these ruffians, are we not sort of obliged to help him?
By trespassing.
I think that if a friend is in need, that trespassing is of a lower rule than the rule of helping friends.
This gets me so confused. I really have to think about this.
We can also ask Sir Gunther if he can inform or ask a favor of the Knights of the Cobalt Shield and see if they can ask politely to these gentlemen and ladies if we can take a look inside, or if they can take a look inside.
And if we give a reason, we are going to say that a bird told a bigger bird that a friend of his was in trouble inside.
Well, he did.
That's the reason why why a Knight of the White Rose would ask for permission to take a look inside a warehouse that's being well protected by these decent people who make a living out of stuff we don't know about.
Out of character, Thomas is really struggling because he knows there is a reason that the Knights of the Cobalt Shield can raid the warehouse, and there's a known criminal in the warehouse, but he doesn't want to reveal this to the rest of the party. So Thomas, just says okay.
But what would you have us do, Bowen? Would you have us just continue on with our lives and not help Kiss after all he did for us?
Take a sneak peek at Kiss, who's now on the shoulder of Thomas, and I say, I bow my head slightly and I scuff my feet and say, "No, that's not how I want to leave here, because this is my friend."
So maybe Sir Gunther has any idea why we would be able to do this. We could at least try. And I also, if you would try to trespass and see if we can do anything by night, then I would also be willing to help, because these guys did not make a good impression on me at all. And by hitting you, they just, they went over a line. You know, they went too far. We were just talking friendly, and that's no reason to start a fight.
So you want to return at night?
Well,
Right.
the two things that are now proposed are we go back at night and see if there's a way to infiltrate, or we go to Gunther and see if the law enforcement has any way for us to check it out. Those are our options, right?
Yeah.
Let's first go back to the inn and
Yeah. At the least, we have to have Aldrief with us here because we need, and of course Sir Gunther Thomas, because he's a great aid in every situation. But Aldrief especially because of her what she did last time against the flesh monster. Just to be certain, of course, because I don't want to get into a fight again. I just want to. And I still have to wrap my head around the possibility of infiltrating a building at night. I don't know if I can. Well, let me think about that for the remainder of the hours that are left in this day. But let us at least return to the Bridgeview.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
In the Bridgeview Inn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thomas says, you know what? I am afraid that maybe if we leave this place now, and they have some friend of Kiss in there as a prisoner, they might leave with the prisoner while we leave this place. I will stay back here and stake it out, and then if you guys return at night or with nights.
I don't know how to. I think
I love that one.
Yeah, at night or with nights, I will be waiting here for you guys.
But
Okay, so
I think that you are probably the best person to convince Gunther of pulling off such an action.
No,
Because-
Gunther will take your word for it that
and I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I think that asking knights to help us here is not the proper way. And the other one isn't the proper way either, but I have to really think about that one.
Yeah.
Because as you all know, I am quite kind of the moral compass of this group. I have to get this straight in my head and see if the handkerchief will be growing or shrinking.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree, says Thomas, and he.
Fill that mug.
I wholeheartedly agree. I will stay back here, and you will decide with Sir Gunther and Oddleaf in the tavern what the next course of action will be, and I will keep a close eye on this location.
I'll leave Kiss here with you so I can watch in on you from time to time to see if you're still in one piece, for example.
Thank you very much. Can you heal me up just in case?
No. I would like to, but I can't. Maybe you can take a rest on one of these rooftops?
Okay, I will.
Or just here, I don't know.
Be careful and take care of yourself. And thank you again for helping and rescuing me.
Yeah, naturally.
So let's go back, Solving.
Yes.
Oh my god. What is it about this group and splitting the party? I don't know.
Well, we're just split 4 ways with 5 characters right now, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's my point. That's I think rule number 2 is never split the party, but okay.
Is that rule number 2 or what's rule number 1?
DM is always right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
And if you have any doubts about rule number 2, see rule number 1.
Okay. Yeah.
So we go back.
Let's split the party. Let's go back to Bridgeview.
Yeah, as soon as Bowen and Solwing are out of sight, I say to the bird, so I say to the Kiss, okay, Kiss, look. If Bowen is looking through you, just squeak once, or just to make sure that I know he's watching. I know you understand me, so just do this for me.
Food?
Food. Okay, so do we get back to the inn?
Yeah, sure. It's not
Thomas?
that far of a walk. It takes about 15-20
Thomas
minutes.
takes a short rest and uses his hit dice to heal up.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm back at full health. So.
Nice. Okay, you return to the inn.
Is Sir Gunther still at the table?
Sir Gunther is at the bar right now. He's talking to the innkeep.
Then we approach him and say, Sir Gunther.
Ah, there you are. Where's Thomas?
He's still keeping an eye out, and we want to discuss something for you, but maybe we should take a private table for that.
That's not a problem.
We have
I'll
to
be
get
right back.
Olive in here as well.
Yeah, I tried to knock on her door a couple of times, but she didn't answer. I think she's sleeping right now.
How
I
long
don't want
ago?
to impose on the lady, but if one of you guys want to try to wake her up, be my
It's quite
guest.
important. So, how long was it ago that you tried?
I think. How long were the guys gone? An hour or so?
Yeah, something like that.
I think a half an hour ago I tried it.
I can go and get her.
Okay, if you get her, we will get a table and then we will see you here.
Good. So,
All right.
So I go. I ask the innkeeper what room she's in. Go to that room if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. He gives you the room number, and that's the one at the end of the hallway with a view on the bridge. So.
Okay, so I knock on the door.
No response.
A bit louder.
Still no response.
And then I put my head against the door and I say, Old Leaf, I think you might be mad at me for some reason. I'm not actually sure what the real reason is, but you seem to be annoyed with me, and I'm very sorry for annoying you. I have had these kind of situations in the past, and well, you know how I look up to you for certain reasons, because you inspired me through a rough part of my youth, and at the same time you keep inspiring because, well, you seem to know what you are doing, and I know I said that I didn't like your plays as much as your earlier work, but I think they are really good. They show a lot of political interest and maturity. And I don't know if any of these things make sense, and maybe it's because of Thomas. I don't know, but I'm sorry if I have made you feel. Well, I don't know what I made you feel, but would you please come out, because I'm not angry with you at all, if that's what you're thinking, and I don't want you to be angry with me. And I just want to continue on the path we have chosen together. Will you please come out of the room? And I knock again.
It's no response.
Then I let my shoulders sag and I return to the common room. I think she's fed up with me or us. I don't know. She's not answering the door.
Well, let's give her. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
let's first discuss the matter at hand, and then we can get her afterwards.
Yeah, we can always ask her opinion as soon as she decides to join us.
Sure. Should I ask the cook if I can cook now?
But let's first discuss the matter at hand, because Sir Gunther is probably still wondering where Thomas is, and I didn't fill you in completely yet. But we went to a place where Kiss's friend might be, and it turned out to be a large warehouse where we tried to ask nicely to see the friend, but we were treated very rudely, and
How so?
they didn't want to answer our questions or even bother to answer us on anything. So even questions were a reason for them to turn us away. And at some point, the big guy started threatening a little bit. There was this half orc kind of person, and he started threatening Bowen. So immediately Thomas took a stand to protect him, but that in the end resulted in him punching Thomas. So I punched him back, and we got into a fight.
Okay, I hope nobody died, because we are in a city, right? So
Well, I almost died, but they didn't kill me, and I was saved by Bowen and Thomas. But Thomas
thank-
stayed behind to make sure that the friend of Kiss is not being transported while we were away. And he said that you might use your influence on the Knights Cobalt of the Cobalt.
Knights of the Cobalt Shield, yeah.
To maybe have them help us to look inside the mansion to see if we can locate this friend.
I might use my influence, but this is the best course of action. And Jasper, your mic is out.
Yeah, you mute yourself. Yeah.
Are we approaching this whole thing in the right manner? Because I think it's pretty odd that we are in Brester, and my owl, who has been with me all the times, is talking about a friend in a warehouse. Shouldn't we ask ourselves how this can be connected instead of just searching for faceless thing that we have no idea what it can be?
How well do you know your owl? Where does he disappear to when he's not with us?
Kind and friendly place where he enjoys berries and stuff, and little mice, I think.
And might the owl know anybody else in this friendly place?
I have no idea. I can't talk to my owl.
Okay. And might another creature from this friendly place be held prisoner?
I don't know. But what we could be asking, of course, is around with the locals about what is happening in there. You know, do some investigation.
Yeah, we might want to ask around, see if anybody knows anything.
Should I stand up on the table?
That might not be the best way to go about it. We can always ask the innkeep, because innkeeps do tend to know more than the most people. They know the goes around in the city, and who enters the city and who leaves the city, and let's start there and see if he knows anything.
Yeah, because I'm starting to think that this has more to do with the business that might be happening there, and a connection with something that my owl is familiar in a sort of other kinds of a relationship than is apparent from him having a friend as close as he is with me, for example. It might bring us more information than we can by just guessing what's happening in there. So let's call the innkeeper.
Let's go to the innkeeper. He's, I think he's behind the bar. I look at the DM. Is he behind the bar?
He is still.
Okay. Yeah, we walk over to the innkeeper and.
It's a dwarf, actually.
It's a dwarf.
I think I mentioned it before, but it is.
So is it a low bar, or does he stand on a box, or what's the situation here?
The bar here is pretty high. No, no, it's a bit lower, and he seems to have like crates to help him reach over the bar at some points behind the bar.
Okay. I want to say,
So
hey
it
there,
isn't
little
made
fellow.
for. It isn't made for a dwarf.
No, it's clearly
Originally.
made for human sizes.
Okay.
But he seems to be the proprietor, so.
So I walk over to the innkeeper and I say, do I know his name by now? I
Sure.
talked with him. Yeah.
Let me know if you do.
Oh, I say, well, hey, Gloomben.
Wow, good one.
Gloompen. Gloompen. That's Glumpyn. Gloompen. I need to write this down for myself.
Yeah, then there's an apostrophe between gloom and pin.
Okay, Gloompen.
No,
Dat
it's
is of the Pin family.
no. Dwarves are actually the second part of the name of dwarf is the first part of the name of his father. So his father was called Pin something, and his
Pin
son will be called something gloom.
Something gloom. Nice. So it's Gloompen. Okay, Gloompen. Hey there, Gloompen. My friend over here, and he points
Brother
to
Bowen
Bowen.
Goodhart.
He wants to ask a question about the warehouse that's in and I forgot the district name. And I look over to Bowen. What's the district name again?
It's what was it called? Something
Shipton.
with Shipton. Yeah. The Shipneys, I wanted to say, but it wasn't the Shipneys.
Yeah, the Shipton district.
A warehouse in Shipton. There's like 30 of them.
Yeah, Bowen, can you describe the warehouse?
So we went into Shipton, following the road that went through all the buildings that were stacked on top of each other. Then we took a left at a certain street. There was this building that used to be, I think, somewhere where they built boats.
In the
Ships. I don't know if you call them ships or boats. That's up to you. I don't know. Anyway, this one wasn't set into the with its back to the wall, but it was standing there free, and there were no markers that marked it as a property with a landmass around it. I don't know how to say that, but
I'm not sure what warehouse you're talking about, but
the
I wouldn't go near any of those. It's not really safe.
why are they not safe?
Just the wrong kind of people hang out there.
What do you mean by the wrong kind of people? And
Well, the people
Yeah,
who are
yes, but-
likely to rob or murder you.
What?
I mean, Shipton's not really a safe area.
But there are good people living there, right?
Sure. Maybe.
So maybe we don't know if all of the people who are working in those larger buildings.
No, some
Are up
are
to no
pretty
good.
above board, but if the building didn't have a name on it, I wouldn't trust it.
Hey, with a name on it?
Yeah, like what's their name on the building?
Do we see
Like
a name?
a company name or something else?
Was there a name on the building, Dungeon Master?
No.
There was no name on the building, so that's a thing.
Yeah, unmarked buildings. Wouldn't go there if I were
Okay.
you.
so
But
you
I
might
would
say,
always trust in Aedon to guide those who have followed the wrong path back towards his path. And enough effort is taken to convert those who have fallen, you might see miracles occur.
Do you know what kind of illegal activities take place in that sector?
Usually smuggling or
Smuggling.
stashing illegal goods. Like,
Do they trade in people?
well, some might, yeah.
Some might, truly.
Yeah, of course. I don't know what shady stuff happens there, but I imagine that some of them might be into that.
Why aren't the nightly orders cleansing this area?
I don't know. They don't like to come there. Make a mess. I don't think it's a high priority for them. Isn't that a question you should ask yourself, though?
In my day and age, we would have really taken a look into these areas.
Well, yeah,
Although-
it's been happening in a lot of towns, you know, like these poorer areas grow and grow, and yeah, they're not that well supervised anymore, and I guess the Cobalt Shield doesn't have enough manpower to, also meddle with stuff in Shipton. I mean, they need to guard all the mansions here, right? That's far more important, of course. Keep the bridge clear.
I
Make sure
remember
that
the
everyone
word
pays their
sarcasm.
taxes and wages. Because that's important, right?
Yeah.
Well, that is a part of our job, but another part is to protect the people of the city. All the people of the city.
Yeah, but if you ask me, the Cobalt Shield has become lazy ever since the war ended.
I might want to take a word. I might want to speak to someone in the Cobalt Shield about that.
Well, they are the last line of defense, but defense against what? I mean, there's no threat moving in from the east anymore, so... west, sorry. From the west anymore, so...
Yes, but you should always remain vigilant.
Yeah. And I'm sure the higher-ups are, but... if you see those, younglings slacking off, just enjoying knighthood, and all the perks that come with it.
Yeah, they need a good kick up the arse.
Maybe.
So anyway, how can we know what is happening in a specific building?
Take a look inside, ask people in the neighborhood. It's like I said, I don't go to Shipton, I have no business there. I mean,
Your inn is nearly bordering Shipton, right?
well, this is still counts as Precipice, thank you very much, and I have one of the most prominent inns on the main road towards the bridge.
I'm not. I
So-
didn't mean offense. Sorry.
We meant
Yeah,
no offense
but what I'm
whatsoever.
trying to tell you is that people that live in Shipton don't come here. I mean, this
okay.
is way too fancy for their standards.
So we have to go to an inn in Shipton then? Not to
No,
stay
no,
there,
no,
we
no,
will
no,
stay
no, no,
here.
no, not necessarily an inn. Just talk to the people outside. You can stay here if your coin's good.
That might be a good course of action. Thank you, Master Dwarf, for the information.
If we
Pleasure.
want to act before nightfall. There's one other thing I wanted to ask. If I'm here, I don't know how my schedule will be, but should I be cooking for your guests or not?
No.
Okay.
Is he allowed to cook for guests?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Anyway, then I suggest we go there immediately and start asking around some questions to some shady characters. Is that how you say it? That's how it's called in the books, right?
That's what it's
Sure.
called in the books.
Can you
Do
guys
you
just-
want something to eat though? Because otherwise I'm going back to work.
Oh yeah, I'm starving. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, and I
If you can make us a meal, Master Dwarf, we would be much obliged.
Sure.
I'm
I'll
also
have to cook, whip something up for you.
So let him take his time.
Sure.
I'm just going to ruffle my feathers a little bit before dinner and just have a little bit of rest because my jaw's still hurting a little bit.
Didn't I cure you that well, Solving?
I was that wounded. You cured me really well because I feel very much alive, but I still have some aches, and I think that if I just take a little bit of time to, take care of myself, then I will feel even better.
Okay.
I'll pay the Glumpen some extra silver pieces for the information.
Oh, sure.
Out
Much
of eyesight
appreciated.
from Bowen, because Bowen would not approve it. So as soon as Bowen walks back, I just pass him a couple of coins and I say, thanks for the information, Master Dwarf.
Pleasure.
I close my eyes for a few seconds and I look out of Kiss's eyes.
Yeah. Thomas, what does Bowen see?
Well, what time of the day is it at the moment?
Dinner time, so the sun is setting. It's
The sun is setting. Is it a bit
dusk
of
at the
twilight
moment.
outside, or?
Yeah, dusk.
Okay. So Bowen still sees Thomas, and does Kiss make a noise, a beep or a squeak?
I'll leave that to Jasper.
Leave that to me.
Will Kiss warn him that you're watching?
No, he will not. There's one thing I can at least rely on in this world, and it's Kiss. So
I will make him mine. No, sorry. I just feed him bird cookies. No, you see Thomas is at another point of the street that you left him, and he is walking around the building. Not close to the building, but walking around the building. You don't see why he's walking around the building, but yeah, he is walking around the building.
Okay, yeah, at some point you see a lot of workers leave the building.
Okay.
That happened before, just before sundown.
Yeah. How long do you stay with Kiss?
just a minute. If I see you walking around, I'm just thinking that you are patrolling the area and nothing more.
Okay, I'm not waiting for Kiss to phase out and be Kiss again. So Thomas is staking out the building and looking for the best point of entry, and that might be the darkest space that you said within the building. There was a dark place.
Yeah, there's this on the back side, on the other side of where you were before. There's a larger hall where there's some large crates stashed. At least that's what Bowen saw. You can't see it because there is a window there, but it's really high up.
Okay.
So you can't actually look through the window, and it's kind of a dirty window, but Kiss found a spot to look through.
Yeah, are there any windows or doors that look like they like a point of entry for me without making too much of a noise or a mess? So I won't want to be breaking windows.
The northwest side of the building, there was this office room that had some lower placed windows, and they might be easy to break into without making too much noise. Maybe.
Okay. Well, Thomas waits until the shadows envelop the street, so that his approach might be masked a bit, and then he takes his course of action and he wants to enter the building.
Okay, that's pretty exciting. Wait, let's pull the map up for this. This one.
And you can
Because one thing
decide.
going wrong is not enough on one evening, right?
Yeah.
No, but
I
you-
like
you-
multiple
you-
things going wrong.
You as a DM can decide when Kiss when Bowen enters Kiss's perception, because I can decide if Kiss doesn't warn me, I can decide when Kiss is possessed by Bowen. So how much Bowen sees of my action, that's up to you guys.
That's also up to Bowen, I think, because he won't be
spying constantly.
watching. No.
Spying constantly, but yeah.
Yeah. So do you see the battle map?
Yeah, I see the battle map.
Well,
I'm
that
behind
window
it.
over there is, and the window at the top side, like this one here.
Mhm.
That's where the office is. You can look inside, so I'll reveal the area.
Okay, so I'll move up to the. Oh, sorry, you placing me out right here. Okay, I look inside, and what do I see? I see a table with 4 chairs. I see a cupboard on the top side.
Yeah, it's more like a desk with some
Desk. Okay.
writing gear on it.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
see a small.
yeah, it's a
stove?
small stove or heater.
Okay. Well, I'll try to enter the building via not the window opposite to the door, but through this window.
Yeah, sure.
So I move over to that window. Oh, sorry. Over to that window. And I just want to see if I can open the window without making too much of a noise.
Yeah, sure. Make
Sleight of hand?
sleight of hand check. Yeah.
Come on, dice gods, don't fail me now. That's a 19.
19 is really good. Yeah, you can shimmy open the window, and then you can. Yeah, it's one you have to lift with those weights on the side, you know, and you can open it slightly, and you can crawl in if you want.
Okay, I'll crawl in then. There's no one in the room, right?
Nothing you can see. No.
Okay, I'll crawl into the room then, through the window.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Yes. Ooh, that's another good one. I'm on the roll today. My stealth is +7, so that's 22.
Wow, it's a really nice stealth check. Yeah. So you're being quiet,
Mhm.
and all Heidi, and you're in the room.
Okay. Do I see anything peculiar in this room?
Make
Does the
investi-
desk have? Oh, sorry. Investigation?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a low one. Investigation. That's a 5 in total.
5.
Yeah.
No, you don't find anything of interest.
Okay, yeah, I'll just look the room over with a quick glance, and then I sneak over to the door. I try to listen if I can hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay. Perception? I thought you.
Perception? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just waiting for your cue. Perception is a 10 in total.
A 10. It seems fairly quiet on the other side of the door.
Okay. I'll try. What kind of door is this? Is it a wooden door? Is there a doorknob, or is there a handle? How do I?
It's a wooden door with an iron lock and an iron handle on it.
Okay.
That's
The
hinge,
hinges
you
are
know.
they? The hinges are also made of iron.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there 2 hinges or 3 hinges?
3.
3 hinges.
It's oddly detailed, but okay.
Yeah, but I'm just taking a quick look at my equipment. Where's my equipment? Come on, equipment. Ah, yeah.
Also, you should have used thief tools instead of sleight of hand.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't have thief tools on me, but well,
Really?
yeah, it's not in my starter kit.
I thought you had them.
No, but if you want to give me them, then sure.
Is there a reason why you don't have them? Other than they
There
weren't on
should
my
not
character
be
sheet.
a reason that I don't have them.
Okay,
I just
and
forgot to.
I'll grant you them. That's fine then.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
you do have
I-
proficiency in them, right?
Yeah, I do have proficiency.
Yeah,
in
then
them.
there's no reason why you shouldn't have them.
Yeah, I'm missing a quarterstaff +3, by the way. It wasn't in my starter kit, but I seem to be needing it soonish.
Yeah, about that stuff. Remember that sleeping bag you bought? You left your stuff lying around in that store. So. Fred's gone.
That's too bad. Okay, well, I can't hear anything on the other side of the door. I don't have anything of oil with me. That's a pity. I take out my water pouch, of water skin, sorry. I pour a little water over the hinges. And to I don't know if that reduces creaking, but well, that's the best thing I can come up with. And I try to open the door a bit. Yeah, that's just on another kier is the Dutch word. I don't know.
It's locked.
It's locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm going to with my thieves tools that I have with me all the time. Okay, I'll try to open the door. Oh well. That's a 7 in total.
Yeah, then the door won't open.
Did you add your dex?
I added everything. I just rolled a 3, so. Okay. Come on, don't film me now. I'll try to get out of this window and enter via another window.
Well, the other lower windows are at the small building at the side. Like
So
here.
this building, right?
Oh, wait. Yeah. So these windows here. Why is
Okay. I want to move over to those windows. Try to sneak out of the room as quiet as possible, and then move over to there to see if I can make a point of entry there.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Do I get out of the building unnoticed?
I'll keep your stealth check for now.
Okay.
You don't hear anything?
Yeah. So I move over here, and then over here, and then I peek in through the window as stealthily as possible.
Yeah. So you can also see this now. Cleaned up, and you see that there's an open space here that goes into the bigger hall. Oh, and he's gone.
And he's back.
Stealthy. I really aced my stealth check right there.
But did you hear what I said?
No, there
No.
was an open.
Yeah, so you see that room, and there's a slight opening there that leads into the bigger hall, but you can't make out that much. Looking
Okay,
through,
this window. Does it have the same mechanism?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to open this window. Oh, that's a 21 in total.
So then the window opens.
Okay,
Using your
stealth check.
teeth tools.
My thieves tools, which I always have on me. Okay, I'll try to get into the room also. And that's 25 on stealth. Oh wow.
Okay, so you're practically invisible.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, then you enter. can look a bit more further into that hole.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty dark in there.
It's pretty
Dark outside
okay.
now, and there's no lights.
Are there any light sources coming? I see a hallway. Do I see any doors over there? Or is it just a big open room after this?
Yeah, you need to approach closer
Okay.
to. It's like you can see this from where you're standing. Maybe.
Okay.
Let's try this.
Okay.
It's really weird. Okay, so you see that.
I see that. Okay. First, before I walk over there, I take a quick peek at the boxes behind me. Can I discern anything about the boxes that I know of? What contains the boxes? Sorry, that was my worst English as of yet.
So far, yeah. Well, these boxes look like they contain booze of some kind.
Okay. And the
Strong
barrels,
liquor, at least.
yeah, and the barrels also.
You'll
barrels?
have to check them out.
Okay, yeah, I'll not risk it. I move over to. How large are these chests over here? Or the crates? Are they high? Are they low? Can I approach
No,
them? And
they're
stand
not that
behind them?
high. They're pretty low. They're like 3 by 3 by 3 feet or so.
Okay.
Maybe somewhat larger, 4 feet.
I crouch down then, and I move over to the crates over there, and I want to take a peek over what's in store for me in the big hall. And I approach
I'll
cautiously.
just
So
reveal the whole hall, because
okay.
what?
I said, whoa.
Oh, I thought you said no. Because if any of you object, I just won't do it. But,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No.
so it's this large open hall with boxes lying around. The crates don't look all the same, though. I mean,
Okay,
there's
so it's various wares.
yeah.
Yeah. So my old.
Most of them are unmarked.
Okay, so these people are doing what they do best.
Doing crates.
I want to approach the double doors and see if I can hear anything. Do I need to make a stealth check, or can I walk over there?
Yeah, make another stealth check.
Okay, I'll just place my figure over here. Something. Oh wow! You won't believe me, but that's another 25.
That's fine. I won't believe you. Okay.
Okay.
So roll again.
Yeah, want to roll again?
No. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so I approach the doors and I want to press my ear against the door and see if I can hear anything. This is the one thing I can do. Stealth.
Let's try perception then.
Okay, perception. Well, this will be low then. Okay, that's a 20 for perception.
A 20. Yeah, okay. It's
Yeah.
very, very quiet.
Yeah, I'm rolling everything that I'm rolling all my good rolls right now, and as soon as combat will start, I'll just roll 3s and 2s again. So.
But it's quiet.
Okay, it's quiet. I'll
Yeah.
try to open the door then.
It's locked.
It's locked. I'll try to use my lockpick. Come on, lockpick, don't fill me now. Hey, that's better. That's 19.
Nice.
Double.
You open the lock.
Okay. Does it make any noise?
Click.
Click. Okay, but not a visible.
No.
Okay. Then I'll try to open the door.
Okay, that does make a bit of noise.
Mhm.
And you notice that as soon as you put the door slightly ajar.
Hmm.
So, do you want to do it even more quietly or just yank it open?
No, I want to do it as quiet as possible.
Then make another stealth check.
This will be the death of me. That's 18 on stealth.
Okay, then you're dead.
Well, it was nice playing with you guys.
Nice try. No,
It was fun
you open the
evening.
door. You open the door very slowly, and it creaks a little bit now and then, but no big sounds or anything. And then the door's open, and you can look inside.
Okay.
It's, yeah, you'll just enter anyway, so I'll just do this. Bam. Now you have the whole map.
Okay. It was a 2-story building, right?
No, it looks like a very large building, but it's not. It doesn't actually have a second story. Well, some of the along some of the walls, like over here. Why it's not clicking? Oh, I'm the wrong layer. Here, and along this wall as well. There's like this.
Storage unit.
Yeah, there's this second layer, this plank built against the wall, where there's also crates stacked on top of it with a small ladder pressed against it. but it's-
Catwalks.
Yeah, catwalks. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the building seems to be empty, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which?
I'll.
Oh, wait, make an intelligence check.
Yeah, because did I just see the workers leave the building, or did I also see the partner of my former associate
Finman.
leave the building?
Mr. Araloa. No,
So, yeah,
that's
Vinwin
why I
Araloa.
wanted to. I wanted to see if you could come up with it yourself, but no, you didn't see her leave.
Okay. I'll start looking around and see if I can find any trap doors or hidden passages, or see
Where?
if any crates have been moved, marks on the ground that crates have been placed anywhere.
Where are you gonna look? Investigate?
Let me first look into this room. So the room that I just opened.
Okay.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Damn it. It's not a good skill, man. That's a 7. Again.
7. Well, you look around and you're working on this crate here. And make a perception check.
Oh, that's better. 13.
13. You hear some muffled voices, and they're approaching.
From behind? From below?
From behind you.
From behind me.
Yeah.
How big are these big crates?
They're pretty big. You could fit
Pretty
inside
big.
easily. Yeah.
Is a crate open?
I
Is there an open crate? Sorry.
don't know. Just check. Maybe.
Yeah, I take a quick glance around and see if any of the crates are open, where I can hide myself in. Or if not, I want to get on top of some of the crates and roll over and into
Make another investigation check then.
this corner and make myself as hidden as possible.
Okay.
Come on, investigate. Ah, damn it! Investigation 8.
8. Okay. Now you can't find any crate that's open. So you try to squeeze yourself in here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then make a stealth check.
Come on, don't film me now.
Investigation.
Whoo! 26.
Oh wow.
I was gonna ask if is it another 25, but okay.
No,
I'll
26.
give you this one then. Is that a critical or still not?
No, that's
Yeah.
one below critical. I rolled a 19.
Nice. Okay, so you're hiding there as the voices approach. Sorry, there's a fly here. And then you look. You look towards the opening, and you see this crate here open up. Like
Opening up.
Yeah, like
Okay.
the front of the crate actually is a door, and that opens up. And there are 3 people come walking outside of it. Finman is one of them, and she's carrying. She's carrying 2 bags in her hands, like 2 small pouches. And once they come out, she closes that crate and locks it with a key. Or with a padlock on it with a key, and then she gives those pouches to those to those other people, and she says,
Do I recognize the other 2?
Yeah, they're also Longhorn Devils.
Okay.
And she says, so, see what you can find tonight. And they go, thanks, lady. And they put the pouch in their belts and they walk away. And
Okay, so
they
there's
reach the
nothing
door, and then they look at each other and they ask, hey, did you leave the door open? Could have been me, I don't know. And the other one smacks him on the head, and then they walk outside.
Okay. And what does
into the big hall at least.
Okay, and what does Finwan do at this point?
She also walks outside, and she closes the door behind them, and you hear her lock that door as well.
Okay, I just wait until I hear no voices or footsteps anymore, and then I'll leave my hiding place and move over to the crate.
One last perception check then.
Okay. My perception is not one of my best skills, and it still is not one of my best skills. 12.
12. Well, those 2 voices seem to move away from you, like they're heading towards the exit probably. You can't discern if Finwan is with them, but she's not speaking at least.
Finwan, do I know her a bit, right?
Yeah.
Did I notice her? Because the other 2 guys made a remark. This door was open. Did you open it? Did I see anything in her reaction to that comment, or could I see any reaction?
No, not really. You only heard them talk. So you couldn't see
but I
them,
might know her enough that she might be right behind the doors, waiting for me to make a move. Sorry, that's just my trail of thought. As Thomas.
Yeah, she's a shrewd one.
Yeah, she's pretty suspicious. Okay, I'll just bide my time. I wait here for, well, let's say 20 minutes before I make a move again.
Okay.
And we'll do this in-game. Wait 20 minutes and stare at the screen.
Yeah, exactly. After 20 minutes, what's your move?
Well, if I didn't hear anything after 20 minutes, I'll just move towards the crate and see if I can open it. So you can see if I can open the padlock. I step down from this crate on this point, and then I start crawling below the window view.
Yeah, that window is high up. So you can stand and you won't be able to look outside.
Oh, okay, yeah. I try to avoid the window as much as possible and try to make the least amount of noise as possible.
Okay, then stealth.
Go on, +7. That's at 22.
It's getting ridiculous, but fine. That's nice.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I have a +7 on stealth. I can't help
Don't
it.
apologize. Just go.
So, okay, I move over to the crate and I try to open the crate with my thieves' tools, which I have with me all the time. That's 14.
14. No, the lock doesn't open.
D4. You have a D4.
Yeah.
Do I have D4? Yeah, but does Bowen peek in to this action at the moment?
Well, you had a
And then-
D4 which you could use whenever.
Oh, okay. Whenever.
Nutrition.
Because of my excellent breakfast.
Exactly.
I'll give
Oh,
you this
yeah,
one for
that's
now,
true.
but next time you have to
Yeah.
do it before I reveal whether it's a success or not.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Okay,
I
sorry.
forgot about the. Yeah, I'll add the D4, and that's another 4, so that's 14 plus 4 is 18.
18. Well, then the locker opens.
Okay.
Just because you had a really good meal.
Really
Yeah.
good breakfast.
My tummy rumbles.
Well, you silently remove the padlock from its place.
Yeah, and I open the door.
You don't know really how, because the padlock get the two fronts together, but there's no hinge where you can open the door. So you need to make an investigation check.
Okay, I'll make an investigation, and that's one of my worst skills. Hey, that's a 17.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you quickly discover that there's on the top you can put your finger into something, and then you can press, and then it clicks, and then you can open it.
Okay. So
And it
I'll
opens.
just do that.
And looking inside the crate, you can see. Well, there's a stairway that goes down.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Ooh.
Secret
Okay, I'll go.
stairway.
Yeah, I'll go down as quietly as possible. Can I see down there, or is it too dark?
Yeah,
at this point?
there's light down there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move as quietly as possible and as cautiously as possible.
You have to go down a ladder.
Mhm.
It's not a nice stairwell as in on the picture, but yeah, you have to go down a ladder.
Okay.
And you come and
First, can I hear anything coming from downstairs?
make a perception check. It's a lot of checks. But
Yeah. Sorry, guys, for taking up this much time.
no, checks out.
Okay, that's
Man,
14.
I'm enjoying myself so much. Please go on.
That's a 14.
14. Well, you do hear something, and it sounds like there's another person down here. Like someone shuffling about.
Someone shoveling about. Okay.
Shuffling, yeah.
Before I descend the stairs, I take a look down.
Well, you look down, and it looks it's not a real basement. It's actually it looks dug up. The walls are still made from dirt, and there's this dirt underground, dugout
Tunnel?
basement type thing. It goes further into a corridor, which leads north from here. And the light's coming from at the end of the corridor somewhere.
Yeah, then I'll descend the stairs. I can see the source of the shoveling, right? I can see the source of the shoveling. Shuffling,
no.
sorry.
Yeah, he's just moving. Someone moving about there. You hear him scrape his throat now and then. It sounds like a male voice.
Sounds like a male voice. Okay, I'll descend the stairs then. As quietly as possible. Damn it, I'm on a roll tonight. That's 23.
23 is pretty good. So you approach quietly, and the corridor opens into a larger room. And this room seems, from what you can see from where you are, there's lots of cupboards with all types of flasks in them, like these pots and these glass storage containers. And there's a light, but probably from a torch or a candle somewhere. And you hear behind the cupboard that's blocking the rest of the room, your view. There's at least one other person, just doing stuff. I don't know. You can't see.
Okay. I try to approach as cautiously as possible and try to see if I can get a better vantage point.
Well, it's to really get a better vantage point, you have to really enter that room, and then you're really close to that other person.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it next time then.
Ah, damn it!
But I appreciate it. No, we'll end the session right there. It seems like a good cliffhanger to me. And,
for 4 weeks.
Well done.
yeah,
week
people have to wait
cliffhanger.
4 weeks for this, but in 4 weeks you'll get an answer of what's going on here. Maybe not.
Awesome. Oh, I look forward to it.
So yeah, what do you guys think of the session?
Holy shit, that was awesome.
It was really awesome, and it was really exciting to the end. It's like we're ending too soon, and we're not, but we are.
Yeah, we're ending too
We
soon
are
for
ending
marketing
it
as
too
well.
soon.
Yeah.
It's what you say every week, but okay. Yeah.
It's so funny that I didn't think that this would be happening at all.
Yeah.
I was
No.
really into planning. Why would Bowen go in there? And
Yeah,
and now,
that's-
if I even make up my mind, it's already happened.
Yeah, but
Or it all goes to shit. It's also still a possibility.
No, go. Yeah.
yeah, Thomas does recognize the person, and he doesn't want you guys to be meddling in things that might put you in danger. So he decided to do this on his own and see if
Boss,
he
he's
can.
the honorable one. He's
No.
the
He's absolutely not honorable. No. He's absolutely not honorable.
Yes.
But he also doesn't want you guys to find out his past. So
Some really nice comments, by the way, in chat. Take your time. You have time. So, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and tension to the max. So, very nice.
Yeah. So everyone's at the edge of the seat. That's nice. So
And the combat
good to
was
hear.
pretty exciting too. By the way, I really
it was,
thought we might be dying there, and then they.
well,
Again.
maybe they didn't want to have to dispose of bodies with all those witnesses out on the street. You know.
yeah, at broad daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Maybe there's some smart criminals after all.
Yeah, thank you for the session, Roger,
Yeah,
because this
Yeah,
was awesome.
thank you guys as well. I had a blast. Yeah, if for the people in chat, oddly, Michel wasn't here this evening. He's on vacation at the moment, but Oddleaf is having an adventure of her own, which we already recorded, and spoilers, it was awesome. Once he gets back from his holiday, he'll do his best to put it on the YouTubes as soon as possible, so you can check out what Oddleaf has been through there. I'm pretty sure she'll make a return next session, so
Awesome. Yeah, we are not supposed to watch that episode, right?
we had so much fun that it would be a waste for you not to watch it.
Okay, then we'll watch
Maybe
it.
not yet. Maybe not
Not
yet.
yet. Maybe
afterwards.
maybe wait until the next session. I don't know how quickly he has it edited, but yeah, we might leave something to guess
first-
for you people, and maybe she wants to tell her story herself next time, which would
That's
also
what I'm
be
thinking
fun.
as well.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
Man, we're playing
Yeah.
with 3 players and a dungeon master,
Yep.
and splitting the party 3 ways even.
Yeah, still, it's
Oh, so strange. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just like Jean-Claude Van Damme doing the epic splits.
Yeah, we're just like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, anyway, I had a lot of fun, and I thank you all for bringing fun. And thanks everyone in the chat for watching. We had a blast. We hope you did as well. Don't forget to check out our socials down below in the void. This episode will be on YouTube. A bit delayed this time around, or maybe we just don't edit it and put it on there raw. We'll see what happens, but yeah, it's summertime, so schedules are a bit off, and we ask you to bear with us. Just keep an eye on all of our socials, join our Discord, subscribe to our YouTube.
Talking next Tuesday. Donkere Rup zegt, stream it in 2 weeks. Says. Sorry,
Zegt hij dat? Oké. Yeah, we don't want to do that. That's we don't want to pre-record something and then just stream a video of us doing it. It doesn't have the same interaction, and like I said, we want to keep it somewhat of a mystery still what happened to Oddleaf. But it's a good suggestion. Maybe we'll do something like that if it happens again in the future. But for now, the video needs to be edited as well. And Michel's the one that handles all the editing. So we can't do it. I'm sorry, but you'll have to wait. Summer break.
Sorry. But Talking Void next week. So
next week Talking Void with Erik as a guest. Check out last week's Talking Void on YouTube. Was with me, and I had a lot of fun, and can't wait until the next time I'm on. And I'm sure that will be fun with Erik as well. So check it out.
I'm sure it will be.
I'll make it miserable. Miserable.
And otherwise, we'll just have Jasper talking all the times, which is also fine, right?
He's just talking in the void, yeah.
Okay, that was a really long outro once again, because we can't. Yeah,
you can't shut up.
Keep to a
say
schedule.
Goodbye to you guys. You know, it's so difficult to leave you behind. But we're gonna now. So thanks again for watching. Have a nice summer, and see you next time.
See you next time, guys.
Beter Aedon.
Caw.